Hey everybody, welcome back to Plum Figgy. This is Tammy. I have a very chunky Christmas junk journal here. This thing has grown. And I'd say it's grown a lot more in the last 10 days than it has for the entire rest of the month. But that's fine. So, okay, for today's video, we have several spreads left to decorate. So there's this spread here. I think what I'm going to do is kind of just start going through and figuring out what I want to do to decorate these last pages before I do a final flip through. So we have this spread. I think there's more in the back than anywhere else left. So, oh, there's this page here. Okay, so let's just start with this page. I've been going through all my stuff and thinking what I wanted to use for the different pages and whatnot. So there were these images that I've been wanting to incorporate somehow, somewhere this entire month. So I think maybe this page would be really good for this. I don't know that this one's gonna make an appearance though. So I'm just gonna kind of lay these out. Plus I think these images will look nice with the scene that's already kind of happening over here on the right side. So, okay. You know what I should do is I need to get rid of some from the bottom of this. Maybe we'll take off from this line here. Well, maybe I should double check before I just do that. Because I could just cover that with this and that would be fine. But I do want to, if we get rid of how about maybe I make that straight. I'm going to do this the quick and simple way. And if some of the pages or bits and pieces of it show outside of the lines, I'm not going to stress about that at all. So the other thing we need to do is I got to get a closure on this book somehow. I've kind of been thinking about that for the last week or so as far as what I want to do in that regard. And I think I might have made up my mind. I need something that will be decorative, but also I don't want it to kind of hide all the decoration I've done already on the cover. And it needs to hold because there's a lot to hold in here. So, okay. So let's see, I think that'll look good. And then we can do, maybe, I don't need all of this. So let me take off a bit from the top and potentially even a bit from the bottom. Let's see how that fits now. I wouldn't mind showing some of the white or the book page in the background. Okay, so then at this point, I don't know that I really need to show the mug, but then I could still do something where I fold this in half, and this could maybe we do like a little pocket down here or something, and I just add some. Oh, I like that idea. That'd be cute. Can you even see what I'm doing here? Or I could even do this side. Okay, so I need to ink this one up again. So as you can see, I'm trying to get this done. At this point, I feel like I've done so many awesome things in here that I don't really feel like the rest of these pages need to be above and beyond. design-wise. Just kind of reflect more of the season and, you know, the Christmas season. So. Okay, well, I kind of like this as it is. I don't know that I need to add this, but it is kind of nice. Okay, so I'm trying to think of what we could do for a tuck spot. You know, I still have these that I did. Oh, that might be kind of fun. Do that. Okay, let me ink around this. Okay, so let that dry for a second, and while that dries, I'm going to back this with probably some packing paper. Whatever I've got handy that is also not bulky. Okay, so actually maybe this would be perfect if it were longer. Let's see. Here we go. So just add a little bit of glue. And then I want to do kind of some kind of sentiment on this. Maybe inside this little booklet. Or I could just save this for something else to write about too. I may just put pictures of my 2 kitty cats in here. Because they've been a big part of my life this year, that's for sure. An unexpected part of my life. I did not expect to be adopting kitty cats again for a long time. In January, when my Bella passed away, I really did not want to have kitty cats for a while, or any kind of animal, because I wanted just a break. But, you know, when COVID hit and it was so quiet, I knew I needed some kind of life form beyond myself in my house, and along came Sophie, and she is such a bright spot in my life. Like, she's just the sweetest cat ever. And then I realized she kind of needed a mate. She needed a friend. So then along came Oliver, who equally but in very different ways is a light spot in my life. He is my shadow. He's very intuitive. They both are, but he more so. I can tell that when he gets out of his kittenhood, he's gonna be right by my side. So all right, let's go ahead and add a little bit more distress stain here so that we can get a nice look on the edge too. But he's goofy. She's goofy too. She's more low-key for sure than him. Like 1,000 times more low-key. But she's also a little instigator in her own way too. It's just more subtle. I'm just figuring out all their different little intricacies. That's not how you know what I mean. So they're fun. So maybe this spread will be all about Sophie and Oliver. I'll just put a picture in here. I don't need to really write about them, I don't think. and maybe the date that they were adopted, each of them. So, okay, this will be a fun little one. All right, just finishing this up now. Get a little bit more. Staying in the middle here. And before I do the final flip through, I'll have a photo of each of them printed out and put into here so you can see how it looks in the end. Okay. And then I feel like too, maybe we need to do some kind of sentiment on this page. Oh yeah, I really like that. That's really cute. And you can still see some of the music behind, which is good. Okay, so a sentiment. What would we say? Doesn't need to be about Christmas though. Well, I'll go through all of my stuff and, you know, maybe one from here, Big Talks. This one's the Snarky. And I've actually, I wanted to buy the other one that was the Big Talk, but I accidentally bought a second Snarky. And to be honest, I have yet to even use this because I'm like, I don't know where to use them. But maybe, I think my guardian angel drinks. So I'll go through on my own and find something to put here. There's definitely a spot up here. There's some bad lines from when I printed this, so I kind of was hoping to cover some of that. But all right, well, there's one little empty spread filled up. So I'm going to keep this out in handy. Now okay, so this is one that we still have pockets, and I'm honestly not really sure what to put into the pockets. So, okay, so I've got a couple of ideas. I don't know that I'm going to get everything done in this one video right now. Because some of the other things I want to do will take longer. But I pulled out, I definitely want to use this image somewhere. Oh, and I definitely want to use this one too somewhere. So this one was, I like it and it'd be fine if I needed to fill a space, that would be fine. Same with this. And then this was just another background page in case I needed it. Same with these. These were just some more background pages that I thought would work well together. Like maybe we did something like this. And then I put something into the pocket. So I think I'm going to come back to that idea for now. Because at this point, I really don't know what to put into the pockets. So, there's that. What do we got on either side? So we got that and those. Okay. I think maybe this bird here. And then I was thinking I wanted to rip around this saying here and paste it in this empty spot. So let's go ahead and do that, and then I'll go ahead and prep this and come back when the pages are backed, and then we can finish this one too. Okay, so then that's it here, which leaves me this one pocket page. Yeah, that just really blends right in, doesn't it? It's like I didn't even, it's like it's always been there. I feel like there's two more spreads though. Am I right in that? Or am I imagining this? Okay, so there's this spread and that's it. Okay, well, okay, so that kind of Yeah, I'm gonna do what I just said on this spread, and then I guess let's figure out what to do with the pockets. I might split this into 2 different videos though. We'll see. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so here we have this. I really like this bird. He's so cute. Okay, so I don't want this little maple leaf here, so I'm gonna go ahead and carefully rip around this, and we'll just do this as our focal point. I want to rip it somewhat tight to the text because I don't want to cover up all of this music right here. I do want some of that to peek through. And then I was thinking for the rest of this, I think it would be nice to do kind of some lace maybe in the background or as part of the collage. It's kind of a small little collage, but we can call it a collage. Okay, so let's see. Oh yeah, that'll be nice. And I could put it like right there. Okay, so let me pull out my bag of laces. I did pick up when I was at Hobby Lobby last week and they had their lace on sale. I did pick up some new ones. So I don't know how much of this I really want for this, so I'm just gonna cut this right there. I think maybe I want to stick, well, I don't know. Maybe I don't care if I stick to whites versus creams versus, I guess, brown. Maybe this, well, I do kind of like that it adds a little something something. Let me see. Where's the end? Because I'm like, I know I have part of this that's been cut already. So let me cut off a little bit more of that. And nicely fold it back up. I don't know that I want to add tons and tons of lace here. Again, I don't want to bulk up my journal with too much stuff. I feel like it's kind of at the breaking point at this point. And what I have left to do will add just tiny bit more bulk, so I don't really want to go crazy with the lace. I'm going to pick some that are, nope, no pink, some that are thin that won't add too much bulk. So, okay. I feel like we need an ivory, so something that'll kind of merge the two together a little better. I'm going to go into my other stash and look and see what I got in there. Okay. I put most of what I bought at Hobby Lobby last week into the top of this here, so this is cool, but might not, well, we could put this on the let's do that. Let's do some of this. Here's an ivory. Where's the end of this? These are all new to me, so I haven't really been using them. Obviously, they're new to me. So I'm like not 100% sure. Well, I like the color combination anyway. Okay, I also have this one, which is a lot smaller and daintier. I'm going to cut off a hunk of this, and we can find a place for that somewhere. I do think I should probably cut off a bit of this too. Okay, so that might be good for right now. You know, in the light of day, this color is very different. In the camera, it might not look quite the way I'm seeing it in front of me here. Oh, you know what? I wouldn't mind adding some of this. Let me cut off 3 of these. Okay, now for real. That's all I'm putting in here. As soon as, woo! As soon as I say I don't want to keep bulking up my journal, I do the exact opposite and add more and more and more and more. Okay, put that away. So, first off, I can tell you I need to cut off the end of this because it's got tape to keep it from fraying. And my idea for this and this was to put it on the edge here somehow. So maybe something like this with this kind of, or this and then this leading into it. Something like that. So let's put that there. I need to ink around this. So let me do that really quick. Okay, so let me move that over. So we have our little saying. Trying to decide maybe where the best part is. I don't necessarily want it evenly with him, but it does make sense to put it up in the corner up here. Although I do think I like it there. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this one down, maybe here like that, and then we can scooch that in just a little bit and down. Okay. And then this could come down from there just slightly. Like this. Let me put this back here. Nope, that's too high. Oh, I don't like that. Okay. I think this needs to go over top and go the other direction. And it could go kind of like that. Trying not to cover up the words much at all. Okay, so then at this point, maybe we just go with this and call it good and leave this for something else. I like that because you can still see the notes. This is drawing your eye down here. We've got more color and texture over here. I think it's a good balance. Okay, so let me pull this off and I'll glue this down first. Whoop. Add a good amount of glue so it doesn't go anywhere. And of course this is going to dry clear, so don't worry, I won't have blue randomly in the middle of the page. Okay, and then we had that about there. So I will add some glue, but I'm also going to add some art glitter glue to some of these raised pieces just to help keep it in place. I don't think this needs tons and tons of glue, but you know, you hope that your glue stick doesn't fade over time, and I know that this art glitter glue will definitely hold for longer, and maybe I won't even need to do glue stick under here. The other thing about art glitter glue is it does dry clear and matte, so it's not shiny, which is awesome. Because you will get some seepage. But as you saw on my Merry Christmas page, I had some glue coming out from behind the letters, and it totally disappeared when it dried, which is really awesome. So okay, so remember how we had that? I think it was kind of like right there. I guess I'm not putting glue stick down, or am I? That's okay. It'll be fine, because even having this on top of it will help to keep it stuck down. All right, so now just add a little bit of glue here. There we go. Really, really cute. I really like this saying too. Okay, so now we need to take care of this one. Don't need to be as nice and neat with this one, it looks like. So that's kind of fun. Okay, get that on there. I want to line it up directly with the left side, but so I want some of this other lace to kind of peek out on the left. Okay, so now let's get out the Fabri-Tac. Fabri-Tac. I like this because it's just adding that little bit of texture to the page, and I think it really helps. And then adding this kind of over it will help to soften that up a little bit and bridge the gap here. There's quite a lot of stuff happening on the side of this page, but I think it'll be fine. Oh, I'm about done with this glue here. I was hoping I could get a little bit more out. There we go. Just need a little bit, don't need tons. And I'm actually going to fold. There's some netting on either side of the rosettes here. I'm actually going to fold one of them in, and that way it won't cover up completely the music, but you can still see some of the netting over here. So, yep, that's exactly what I wanted. All right. Well, I'd say this one's done. Now, what do we want to do? I feel like I need to do some more tabs, but then at the same time, I kind of want to keep that for the very, very end when we do our closure, because we'll have a better idea of all of the other elements on pages. In the meantime, I'm gonna make some lunch, figure out what I'm gonna put onto this pocket page, wherever that went to, or into the pockets. I still don't know what I'm gonna do there. I need to look through some snarky things for that other kitty cat one, and then we'll have this last 2 pages to decorate, and then do some finishing touches. I think I want a few more tabs in here somehow, and then of course some kind of closure. It's just like, seriously, do you see this? I've never had a journal be this chunky before, and I kind of love it. I think it's awesome. So, all right. So that'll be a quick one for today. I'll see you all, or for this time. So I'll see you all real soon. Bye.